Hello, everyone, and welcome to your favorite moment of the week, Game, Set, and Paddle, episode 3. After a little break, we are back, and this is Nacho Garcia. And of course, Peter Alonso is also there. Peter, my friend, how are you doing?
Hello, Nacho. Really happy to be here with you again.
Well, today we cannot do our handshake, but I feel you close. We are in the distance. We are doing this remotely, but well, you are right now in the I-95 club, probably one of the best clubs in Miami, right?
Yeah, here we are. You can see the courts over there, enjoying our studio.
Nice. And you bring great content for this show featuring the Pro Padel League for the very first time overseas in a different country. They didn't play in the US the last weekend.
Yeah, they traveled to San Sebastian, Spain. One of the most beautiful cities in Spain, and they made a great work. They made us sold out with the tickets. So well done.
That's an important thing that we have to talk about today, but this is not the only one. So stay with us. We are just beginning with this episode 3 of Game, Set, and Battle. Well, we have to speak a lot about that Pro Padel League tournament for the very first time outside of the United States. But first of all, Peter, we should talk about the Premier Padel circuit. During the time that we were not doing Game Set and Padel during the last weeks, they played 3 important tournaments. The Major in Italy, in Rome. They played also in Valladolid. And also in Bordeaux. The last one was in Bordeaux. All those tournaments have a lot of things in common, but mostly they were played in iconic places, in iconic locations, right?
That's true, Nacho. We had 3 amazing tournaments with the Premier Padel. And I've been talking with the players. Most of them told me that for them, the Italy tournament is probably the best tournament in the whole season for many different variables. So congratulations about that for to Italy, to Rome. And yeah, we had 3 tournaments in a row. 2 of them outdoors, Italy and Valladolid. The heat was insane, so the ball flies so fast. And then we had Bordeaux, indoor and a little bit more slow, a little bit slower the court.
Peter, tell me before we take a look on the results. Tell me how amazing it is to play in the Plaza Mayor in Valladolid, that iconic place, because it's one of the oldest locations in terms of padel in Spain, right?
Yeah, sure. I had the honor to play like 10 years in a row. It was for me one of the most special tournaments. That energy that all the crowd of Valladolid in usually was in summer, during summer. It was hot, but it was one of the most beautiful tournaments ever. So yeah, it was so good.
Well, let's talk about the results in the Major in Italy. Singotto and Galan, they won to Coelho and Tapia. And the girls in Italy was Triai and Brea, who finally won the big final. Valladolid was for Coelho and Tapia against Stupashuk and Lebron. Also in Valladolid, the winners in the female tournament was Sanchez and Jose Maria against Fernandez and Gonzalez. And the last tournament in Bordeaux was another victory for Coelho and Tapia against Singotto and Galan. The girls' tournament was won by Ustero Prieto and Araujo against Caldera Sanchez and Goenaga. You have something to say about one of those girls, right?
Yeah, yes, Nacho. We have Andrea Ustero is the youngest player in the history to win a tournament of these dimensions in Bordeaux. So congratulations for Andrea. He's a really, really special player. He's that electric lefty new player that I think, in my opinion, that she has big possibilities to be number one day of tomorrow.
Huge improvement in the game. And well, about Premier Padel, Peter, the next step is in Malaga. That's another amazing place in Spain. What can we expect of this tournament in Malaga, the P1?
Exactly, it's another iconic tournament in Malaga, in Martín Carpena. Is
Wow.
called the stadium. Yeah, you know about it.
Yeah. It's where Unicaja played. The basketball team of the city is where they played, and then I mean I don't know about padel, but the best part of sports in Malaga is the crowd, the people, right?
For sure, you know, the energy in the south of Spain is big. Martín Carpena is a big stadium, and I'm sure will be full every day. And well, we have let's say a surprise with two couples that they decide to end this trip. One is Cardona Ausburger, that for me was the, let's say, one of the best couples during this year. One of the surprise about this year, and well, they decide to change. So right now,
Wait. So right now the couples are like this: Dineno and Tello on one
Tello
side,
were
Ausburger
like
and
this.
Cardona on the other side.
It were like this, yes. And right now, Ausburger is going to play with Martin Dineno.
You want me to do magic right now? I can do like this. So now this is the final couples, right? Dineno, Ausburger, and Tello contra en Cardona, no?
Exactly. You know that sometimes in this sport, everything goes really, really fast, and well, they should have their let's say their opinion, and they made this change. So we have these two new couples, and good luck for them.
It's time to take a look on the rankings of Premier Padel. Peter, there we are. What do we have to say about the? We have a lot of changes, right? It's almost the same 10 players.
Yeah, the top 10 still being the same players, but be careful when you follow the ranking because it's not the same every tournament. So, for example, Italy was a major and they had a lot of points, much more points than Valladolid and Bordeaux, that was a P2. And now the next tournament that is Malaga is a P1 that will have more points than Valladolid, but less points than Italy.
Mm-hmm. And well, as you said, Tapia and Coelho are still in the number one. Coelho playing at home in Valladolid, in that amazing place. Probably Coelho was there watching you playing, right? A long time ago.
Yeah, probably. Now I'm the guy that I'm watching him, and congratulations because winning at home is something special.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And let's check also the female ranking, where we have an special new player inside the top 10, right?
Yeah, we have Andrea Austero in the position number 9 of the ranking. As I told you, is the youngest player winning a big tournament. So congratulations, Andrea. She's a fantastic player.
Mm-hmm. Paula Jose Maria Martin is the number 2, with Ariana Sanchez Fallada, and Gemma Triay-Pons is the number 1 as usual. Well, as we promised at the beginning of the show, we have to speak about that special tournament, right, Peter, of the Pro Padel League playing overseas. How special is to see, you know perfectly how the Pro Padel League was born, so how special is for you to see them playing overseas, playing in Spain, for example?
I think it was great news to Spain. Spain probably is the country with more paddle followers. It was full every day in a super beautiful city like San Sebastian.
They were sold out in the last day, right? In the podium day.
I think they were sold out the last 3 days. So
Wow.
congratulations about that. They had great matches. You know that they have fantastic players, the best players in the world. Yeah, that was San Sebastian.
Mhm. And let's go first of all with the men tournament. Well, both tournaments were they won. The team who won was Flowrider, right? The Goats. So amazing weekend for them. But specifically, tell me about the final with the men final.
Yeah, in the final, we had the last match together of Cardona Augsburger
Oh
that
yes.
they won. They won because they have been playing amazing the whole year, and that is another surprise. No, is what I say that is a surprise that they don't play anymore together, and they won against in the final against Maxi Sanchez and Lucas Bergamini with the San Diego Stingrays.
Okay, in the female tournament, another victory for Gemma Triay Pons, the number one of the world.
Yeah, amazing season for Gemma. She played this time with Aranza Osoro with the Florida Goats, and they won in the final to Arkansas Matrix against Pati Yaguno and Bea Caldera.
Mhm. And we can check also the final results are right here. I mean, we already said the goats won both tournaments. In the case of the men, they won the Stingrays, and for the third place, New York. The New York Atlantics were the team who won the third place. In the men's division, Florida, the goats are in the first position with 25 points, 6 over San Diego, and 10 over New York. In the podium day in the women's tournament, as we said, the triumph for the Goats over the Matrix, and the third place was for the Bolts, the Houston Bolts over Las Vegas Smash. In the women's division, the Goats are with 25 points, 6 over Arkansas, 10 over Houston. And in the overall standings, Peter, this is another standing where they put together the men and the women, right? Obviously, the Goats are the number one team there with 81 points, 62 for New York, the second position, and San Diego is the third with 46. I like this format, Peter. I like that you can play by teams, you can combine girls and boys. It's amazing.
It's something different, and I love the idea to play with teams. I know what is going on when you play with teams, and there are different components because usually the player feels very alone, and it's true because it's during the season. No, it's you and your partner, or maybe you change partner, but at the end it's you and the ranking. And when you play with a team, is that different component, and that team component. Everyone is joining the team. They goes in the same direction, and it's
It's
something
something similar
beautiful.
that what happens, for example, in the golf when we see the Ryder Cup. Each player has something to say, and each player is important for the final victory.
And you can see that communion, no, between the players, between the staff. So
Mhm.
it's something beautiful, and I love to see. I love to play with teams.
Mhm. And the main thing, as we said before, all those teams are coming back to the US with extra weight after trying the food in the north of Spain, and also in one of the most beautiful cities in Spain, San Sebastian.
Absolutely, one of the most beautiful cities in Spain, if not the most beautiful city
Probably.
in Spain, and the food is for sure the best in Spain.
For sure. Well, we have to end this part of the show talking about paddle in the US, in this case, paddle in San Sebastian. But the calendar for the summer is too busy. Peter, I have here some of the following tournaments in the USPA circuit in Miami, San Diego, Brownsville, and Oklahoma. Something that you want to say about this, because all those tournaments are 250 and 100, but the important tournaments are the 1000, right?
Yes, you know that you have different categories. You have the 500, you have the 1000, and the 2000, and
Wow.
now has been 1000 in Connecticut. And the 1st to the 3rd of August is going to be at 2000, a USPA 2000 in San Francisco.
Well, I also like to speak in Games and Padel not only about the sports side of Padel, also about business. And you have to tell me about an special club, right? You were in Nashville like 1 month ago, more or less, and you could visit the new club, the first indoor club, Padel club in Nashville. Tell me about that place, the Padel Haus in Nashville.
Yeah, Nacho, you know that we want to show the audience different clubs and different perspectives in US, and we played a great tournament in Nashville. First of all, I don't know if you've been in Nashville. What
I've
a
been there,
city!
and I'm still waiting for your video doing line dancing. Eh? You never sent me that video.
Absolutely insane, Nashville. I felt in love with the city. And yes, we're going to see the first indoor club of Padel Haus. They are making an awesome work. They have a few of them in New York. They are expanding all over the country, and I think they are making, as I said, a fantastic work.
Mhm. I saw the guitars in the wall. You can confirm that they are not playing with guitars; they are still playing with rackets, right?
That's it.
Okay. Tell me about Santi. Santi is the owner, is the
Yeah,
head of this project.
Santi Gomez is the CEO of Padel House. They started opening in two clubs in Brooklyn. They are expanding all over the US. And I think they are making a great work with the same look and feel, same clubs, but each club, I feel that they have like a little better design or better composition, so they learn fast, they are professionals, and congratulations because they deserve it.
Let's listen what Santi has to say about the new club in Nashville.
Well, Nashville is Music City. As you can see, we have a paddle club mixed with music. This is the Gibson Room. And it's super interesting to go and open in this market. It's the first indoor club here in Nashville. And we're looking forward to opening and activating new markets where paddle doesn't exist today.
Well, that's the Padel House in Nashville, but as we said before, Peter, right now you are in the I-95 club in Miami. Take a look. Not a lot of people right now playing because obviously it's too early, but tell me, because you were there a few weeks ago and those courts were not that empty. They were amazing how many people could be there, right? Because it was a tournament and a party at the same time.
Nacho, what an event! Amazing pro-am we had here in the I-95 with Tequila 512.
Tequila.
Tequila 512. So we had fun, we had a few drinks, and we played one of the biggest pro-ams in the whole country. And the big Josh Keller, owner of the tequila, won the tournament with
Oh,
Maxi
nice.
Rozas.
Maybe the reason is related with the drink that he consumed there, right? With the 512 tequila, you can play even better, right?
I don't know, but for sure was you're going to have fun.
Nice. Well, we are coming to an end, but before we leave this episode 3 of Game Set and Paddle, Peter, we have to announce and to let everybody know that we have the episode 2 of Playing with Peter. The first episode was with Homero Rev. It was an amazing. Congratulations for the work that you did, because the episode is amazing, but people can't wait to see to watch the second episode. So let's give them a tease, a little bit, an appetizer to check what is coming next week, okay?
Thank you so much, Nacho. It's an honor to make the playing with Peter with these fantastic persons, celebrities, or entrepreneurs.
Well, the next guest for playing with Peter is a legend of the NBA and also a legend of the music, Ronnie Seikaly.
You started in the university here, right? You played NBA during how many years? In that days, probably the most known player was Michael Jordan. Do you remember that matches against him? Miami Heat, it was the beginning, no? That problem that they had with Magic Johnson with the HIV, and you offer something special. Tell us how you started playing paddle. Where does the passion of the music comes?
So everybody take note. Next Monday, July 21st, Ronnie Seikaly with this guy that is right now over me. Peter, lot of stories surrounding Ronnie Seikaly, what he could do in the NBA, playing against Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, being the first drafted player of the Miami Heat. Also about the music, because he's one of the biggest DJs in the world. And obviously you know him because he plays padel too.
What a legend! What a legend! I had the honor to make it with him. He's a good friend of mine. He started training with me a long time ago here in Miami. We have a fantastic relationship. But he's enormous. But his legacy is bigger than his
size.
hate, his size. It's a fantastic guy, also a fantastic entrepreneur. Not
For
only a DJ, not only a basket player. So he has like three absolutely successful ways in like professional
For
ways
sure.
in life.
And Ronnie right now is in Europe, is in Ibiza. So, well, we could do this interview before he left. So, well, Peter, this is the end of this episode number 3. Remember, next Monday, playing with Peter with Ronnie Seikaly, and we'll be back with the episode 4 of Game Set and Padel in 2 weeks. Are you ready for that moment?
Sure, Nacho, we will be next Monday with Playing with Peter, and the next one with Game Set and Padel.
For sure. Like and subscribe. See you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.